Newbern, a distraught mother out of North Carolina, is continuing her 6-year ordeal with the ER effects of her 33-year-old son, Curtis Newbern III. According to Dorothy Newbern, her son went into the ER in a North Carolina hospital and was ignored, thus causing him even more adverse medical effects. Here to give us more insight on this story is Dr. Yue Thompson. Dr. Thompson, there is much to unpack about this story. Take me back to their initial ER visit and what transpired there.
Yes, Nietzsche, this story is horrific. Constantly we're bombarded by information relative to this situation. This family goes from North Carolina, goes into the ER after expressing some serious illness relative to headaches as well as nausea and vomiting in 33-year-old Curtis. The mother informed them that he needed to be seen immediately. The triage nurse basically told them to wait, that someone would come out and get them. You know, this is just so sickening to just look at and uncover the details of what happened. First off, he was never seen by a physician. A nurse attended to him. A nurse diagnosed him. A nurse tried to administer medications orally to him to accommodate for his pain and his nausea, of which all was for naught. And this is just so sad and sickening that ultimately it ended in this young man being misdiagnosed and his life being lost as a result of this nurse's failure to execute the duties by which she had been charged with. If she had simply followed protocol, at least escalated it to let a physician look at him, listen to the mother who was trying to tell her that she wanted various tests run, blood work, MRIs, CT scans, etc., then this young man might have had a fighting chance at survival, at living. And this is just so cognizant of what we face consistently when we are overlooked in the shadows or marginalized or treated as if our issues and concerns, our sicknesses don't matter, as if they are prevalent as other people.
Is Dorothy Newbern, is she fighting this? Is she filing a lawsuit of any type?
Absolutely. 6 years later, she's still fighting. She doesn't currently have an attorney, but there are several who are reaching out to her, several activists and others who are trying to assist her in this. This whole thing smells fishy because according to the storyline, the hospital that she ultimately was at, that misdiagnosed her son, that cost him his life, basically assigned her a lawyer. I've never heard of that taking place. And the story says that this hospital lawyer basically assigned her one of his friends who is basically one of his colleagues to represent her so that he could contain the proceeds and make sure she spent them in accordance with his own wishes. I mean, this story needs to be escalated to the next level. But at the same time, I challenge our people watching this story that when we make various visitations, whether it's to the hospital or doctor's offices, that we basically escalate to the next level of command. We must make sure that our issues, our questions are being properly answered, and that the doctors, physicians, nurses, whomever are following through with our wishes, because ultimately we're there and we know what's wrong with us. We know that we're not feeling well. We know the level of pain that we're experiencing. And it's imperative that we escalate it to the next level. And if someone is not giving us the care that we need to be willing to get up and go to somewhere we can get the care we adequately need, deserve, and desire.
My final thought on this, Dr. Thompson, is absolutely when your loved one is in need of care, all stops can and should be pulled out to make sure that they are properly taken care of. As always, Dr. Thompson, thank you for awesome reporting.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nietzsche.